Good afternoon, the management Michaelian schools, the chairman, parents, and teachers here present for today's Career Day celebration. My name is Ruben Chanumba, and I'm here to talk about a topic that is very important in a child's development, and that is career choice. However, we're going to be talking about career choice from the angle of a parent. That is a parent's role in choosing a successful career for a child. I am a researcher by profession. However, my passion is on children and youth development. This burning interest has motivated me to champion a not-for-profit organization that is focused on supporting young people to develop a healthy habit and taking responsibility, improving concentration, productivity, managing addictions, emotions, or any form of deforming character. I also lead a team of professionals who are passionate about redeeming young people who are depressed or suffering from any form of anxiety. Our goal is to ensure that every child develops important human values and skills to help them navigate through life better. This is my 7th year choosing this life purpose, and I am happy that every year we mentor more than 200 children. Like I said earlier, today's topic is career choice, parents' role in choosing a successful career. Sometime in the month of March this year, I was invited to St. Augustine's College, Cairo, to speak about choosing the right career. In the course of the presentation, I had so many questions that I was told to address at the end of the presentation. So at the end of the presentation, students were allowed to approach me and ask those questions. And of course, you won't be surprised that many people, even at the point that they were graduating, SS3 students, were not sure about the career path that they would take. They were not sure if they should go and continue studying science subjects or art subjects. They were confused about what path they would take. And this is virtually true for most Nigerian students. And this is because at an early age, we identify a career because of particular interest, maybe interest from pressure from friends or parents or movies or internet. And in the course of studying, we find out that we are not good at subjects that will lead us to that career path, and it becomes challenging for us. Perhaps at that time it becomes too late. Maybe we have written JAMB or WAEC. But I can confirm the speculations on the level of indecision as regards to choosing a career among secondary school students. I can confirm that yes, more than 60% of secondary school graduates are not sure what career path they will take. To me, it is pretty late to make that choice. At that age and level of education, it is important that one knows where he or she is going to. In fact, many of them have chosen a career which may have been influenced by parents, siblings, friends, movies, internet, and other social influences. I don't know if this is a presentation for you, but you may know a caring parent who wants the best for his or her child. Having said that, I will quickly go to a parent's role. I have heard testaments and stories that sounds like this. I am your mother. I know what is best for you. Everyone in the family is a lawyer. You must become a lawyer. Or, what is biochemistry, my friend? Will you choose a better course? Don't you want to study medicine like Peter? Don't you want to become a pharmacist? What jobs are available for a biochemist or a computer scientist? Those kind of questions are what we hear from our parents, and I'm not surprised if they still say them today. I'm sure our parents mean well for us, so they don't mind choosing a career for us to make us successful. I have a child in my support group. Her name is Chialoka. Her father is my very good friend. From the first day we had a discussion on career till this very moment, Chialoka has maintained that she wants to become a teacher. She has not shared her reasons for her career choice though, but I am certain that the drive is very strong. For a parent that knows Chialoka, they will encourage her to continue in that path. The truth is that we must support our children to become successful, We must guide them right. But how do we play that role without interfering with their choice or making the choice for them? Number one, know your child. How well do you know your child? A lot of parents don't even know themselves. Talk more of knowing their child. You have to know your child's temperament, your child's disposition, whether your child is introverted or extroverted. You need to understand your child so as to be able to guide that child. Secondly, you need to identify the child's strength, not career. If your child is a very playful person, if your child is a very energetic person, is a very sporty person, can sing, you should be able to identify the child's strength, what the child is able to do, what subjects the guy is able to perform well in. That is how you can now say, okay, my child is good at this subject or good at that subject. Then we can now make some important career choices for her. Then you have to expose them to different lists of careers. Allow them to see other opportunities, other careers. Let them hear about lawyers, doctors. Let them hear about nurses. Let them hear about engineers. It can, build that interest or build that curiosity. Number 4, encourage passion, not prestige or income. A lot of parents will just say, doctors earn a lot of money, computer scientists earn big, engineers earn much, lawyers earn this, or there's a prestige that is associated with being a doctor. Don't you know if you're a doctor, your body is like this, you are like that, and so on and so forth. You don't encourage those kind of, prestige or income when it comes to choosing a career for your child. Rather, you should encourage passion. Ask the child, what are you passionate about? Why do you want to become a doctor? Why do you want to become a teacher? Let the interest come from sincere and genuine interest and passion. Number 5, never speak for them. Instead, support them. A lot of parents will just want to speak for their children. You will become a doctor, that is quite discouraging. But you speak for them. When you speak for them, they lose their voice and sense of ownership. Let them speak for themselves. Let them make the choices themselves. Yours is to just share concern and guide them. The 6th point is, of course, share concern concerning the career choices. If your child has chosen to be a soldier, you have to tell the child what challenges the child may face, what problems or what hitches that they can encounter in the course of their career. You need to tell them. Number 7, help them build skills. Okay, there are soft skills that your child should build before they get to adulthood. Speaking skills, writing skills, reading skills, and other skills that can help them become more productive in this community, in the society, rather than just reading to become a particular achieve a particular career. So help them build soft skills. Help them build skills that will help them become better people. Then the last but not the least, note your observation, but let them take responsibility for their action. There are some side effects of choosing a career for your child, and I would like to mention some of them. Number 1 is depression and anxiety. A lot of parents fail to understand that making career choices for your child can become depressing and anxious and stressful for the child. The child becomes, when the child cannot do well in those fields, becomes depressed, suffering from anxiety, did not perform well, So that's the first one, some of the side effects. Number 2, poor performance and failure in the career. When you force them into medicine, they can just continue failing their MBB. They're not doing too well. Why the child would have gone and done better in music or better in theater arts and become very successful. Of course, you know that people who are successful are not just doctors. They are cut across in different walks of life. The main thing is, how passionate are you about it, and how ready are you to achieve that success. Number 3, sadness and unsatisfaction. Sadness and unsatisfaction. A lot of children become sad and unsatisfied with the career path they've chosen when parents make those choices for them. Some of them turn to hate that parent and then lose their relationship with their parents or other siblings. Number 5, addiction. Many of them turn to other addictions like phone addiction, TV games addiction, and other form of addictions that can be very damaging to their growth. The 6th one is social deformation and disregard. Many of them become socially withdrawn. Many of them tend not to do well in communication. So, but the truth is, what other side effects haven't I mentioned that can result from choosing a career for your child? The important thing is, please don't choose a career for your child. Let him or her make the career choice while you guide and support that child. In order to maximize the chances of your happiness and success, the field that you choose must match your interests and your natural talent and perhaps your personality. So while you are choosing a career for your child, please make sure that you've considered the child's interest, your child's natural talent, and then your child's personality. This will help the child, of course, do better. I want to conclude by advising our parents to spend quality time with our children. Many of our parents don't spend time with our children. They leave us to our tablets, leave us to our phones, and expose us to a lot of screen time, making us unable to achieve other positive tasks like reading. We can't study again, we can't concentrate. Every time we are on tablets, we're on the phone, we are watching television, we're watching cartoons, we're playing games, and this is very damaging to our overall well-being. So we're encouraging parents, please give us that quality time to talk, at least 1 hour a day. It will help a child very well. Let us talk, let us bond, okay? Help us to develop healthy habits. A lot of parents don't know that reading has become a problem in the society now. A lot of children cannot read. Let us develop reading habits. You can see our 2 champions here having their books. Please encourage them to read. Let them read. Another one is let them build strong relationships that will help improve their skills. There are support groups like mine where children come to talk, learn to interact, learn to socialize, learn other skills that are not taught in schools. Give them that opportunity, expose them to those kind of gatherings, those kind of places, and then they will learn. Then finally, I would like to celebrate the Sisters of St. Michael and indeed the entire school for initiating this beautiful idea. I thank them for giving their parents and our parents the opportunity to talk about our career. And to the rest of us, parents and young leaders, I urge you to ensure that we choose the right career or teach our young ones how to make the right career choices, because our country and community will be better if we do make the right choices. We'll become more successful, our family will become more thankful that we did, and indeed, we ourselves will be better people and happier people. Thank you very much.